Hi everyone, this is Dan at Dan's Retirement Journey. We're Philippines bound. No, actually we're already here in the Philippines. Hey, we're going to hook up with Coach Mavs in a minute. We're headed down to the Metro. We're going to interview Jeff. You remember Jeff from a few months ago? He did that video interview with us and helped us to understand what it costs to live in Baybay City, Leyte, Philippines. So we're going to do a follow-up. You know, inflation's hitting the world. Way, Coach. Let's go get a Jeep or a trike or a bus or a hubble.
Bye-bye. Come on. Finally.
After you, go.
Oh, you the first.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, all passengers.
Coming up on Jollibee. And we have arrived. We'll be headed upstairs to the second floor to the food court. And we are in. Yeah, we're gonna head upstairs and we're gonna hook up with Jeff. Here we are, we've arrived. Dunkin'. Can't go wrong with Dunkin' Donuts. Here with Coach Mavs.
Yes, good morning.
And our friend Jeff. And we're going to do a little follow-up interview on what it costs to live here in the province. And we're by the Baywalk, and you can see past Jeff. Here, let me just go ahead and get there's the ocean. Got an ocean view from up here on the second floor of the Metro. So Jeff, I just wanted to remind people that when Coach Mavs interviewed you several months ago, that you were living comfortably on a budget of about $800 per month US. And what I'm interested in is with the inflation that's taken place the last few months, I'm just wondering how you're doing on that $800 US budget.
I would probably bump it up about another $100. The gas prices went up considerably, and with that being said, the food goes up, groceries go up, and all that. So.
Okay, so what about, there's a lot of talk on YouTube about electricity going crazy
Electricity
in the
too,
Philippines.
yeah. We had really bad storms that knocked out electricity where I live for 3 weeks. We didn't have electricity for 3 weeks. And it seems that they raised our electricity significantly after the storm. My thinking is to pay for all they had to do to get our electricity back, and for all the trees that they had to cut and all the work they had to do to clean up Baybay, that they raised the electricity to pay for those things.
How big is your place right now?
It's pretty big.
It's pretty big. What kind of an electric bill are you looking at on a monthly basis, would you say?
Well, probably with running aircon, about 4,500 a month.
Oh, $4,500 a month. That's not bad. You're saying that it seems like things have gone up. In your life about $100 per month budget-wise. But what about the cost of food?
Well, like I said, it went up with rising gas prices.
Mm-hmm. If it's only $100 a month, well, that's negligible. I mean, it is a 10% increase.
Well, I don't. I'm even when I lived in the U.S. I don't require the best things, I guess. I may be a different breed.
Would you say you're middle class, upper middle class, lower middle class?
I think, as in the Philippine standard, we're probably living like middle class.
I see. How long have you lived here in the Philippines?
Almost 4 years.
Has most of that time been spent here in Baybay City, Leyte?
All of it. Every now and then something happens. You really don't hear about any crime.
You mean you're not going to get kidnapped and held for ransom?
I can only say I haven't been yet. I'm a pretty big guy too. So.
Well, let me ask a question. Do you know anyone who's been kidnapped
No.
or held for ransom?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So-
Coach was telling me they shut everything down.
Everything was shut down. The kids weren't going to school, so we were all together, just trying to work it through, work it out.
That $800 or $900 a month budget is still still holding up.
I'm not bragging, but I have a lot more money than that to spend. I set myself up pretty well.
Oh, you did.
I saved my money. Like I said, I lived a certain lifestyle in America too. But I was addicted to saving money. I was addicted to investing money. I'm still in the stock market. So that's, with the income I made in America when I was working, I was just good at saving money.
What do you think about people that come over here and on a limited budget?
I don't know.
What should that be? What kind of money should a person have when they decide to come over here? Do you think they should have a regular income stream?
I think they should. Especially if they're going to come over here and take a wife. And to be honest with you, most of these women had children. So you'd have to take on the responsibility of taking care of children also.
How's your health these days?
Well, it's good now. I went through an episode about 6 months ago. Now, I think that's one of my fears because of the healthcare system here. If I wanted anything major, if I had to have anything major done, I would go back to America. So,
Do you have health insurance here in the Philippines? Do you have health insurance back in the United States?
doctors,
The doctors?
the facilities they have, the equipment they have is far under America.
If you wouldn't mind sharing with the audience, with the subscribers, what was your medical emergency or your medical issue that you...
I had heart failure.
Oh, you had heart failure. That's pretty serious. And so you ended up in one of the hospitals. Was it here in Baybay City, Leyte?
I was in Ormoc.
Why Ormoc as opposed to a hospital here in Baybay City?
They did not have the care to take care of me at all.
They didn't have the
Doctors or the
equipment.
the equipment.
Okay. So it was heart failure, and how long were you in the hospital?
1 week.
And what kind of care did you require? Did they put a stent in, or?
No, it was just medication and oxygen.
Okay.
I actually had 25%. I only had 25% of my heart at the time, and it wasn't pumping oxygen to my lungs.
Are they saying that you need further medical care for your heart?
I'm on medication,
Oh, you're on medication.
so
So they're able to
maintenance.
mitigate it through medication?
Maintenance.
Okay.
The doctor there was great. So,
Would you be willing to share what your total cost of being treated was there at that?
total probably 80 to 100,000 pesos.
Thanks, Jeff, so much for taking the time to let me conduct this interview. And thanks to Coach Mavs.
You can wake up now.
Yeah, thanks to Coach Mavs for hooking us up.